Brian, take us on there. You can stand in case people don't know you. Well, if they don't know this other person, there's something wrong. The bad man was now transformed to a good man. Alvin Denny, Cyanide. Never. So, without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to invite to address you, Honorable Ishaka Kibede.
Everyone, it's a great pleasure for me to be here this morning to address you in this, what you could say, formal capacity. I must single out a number of persons who, I just want to thank Calypsonian Association for the distinct honor of inviting me to address you this morning. There are a number of cultural icons in our midst, not just Calypso, but culture from a holistic level. I see Mr. Hyper Constance here. Yeah. When I was smaller, I listened to a number of your Calypsos. I followed Poster back then, but he's not here today. I see Mr. Bowman, former Ambassador Rose, acknowledge the presence of Mr. Cecil Blazer Williams, and all other cultural icons and lovers of culture. Culture is an integral part of our society. Calypso and its art form is a true foundation in which our vintage and cultural heritage is based on, and identify with our cultural heritage. Growing up as a youngster, I was primarily into the art form, specifically Calypso, social commentary to be specific. My father was a strong follower of Calypso, and my relationship with him created this love for Calypso as well too. And as I mentioned, Hyper, Skates, Post, and some of the artists who I followed from back in the 80s, I'm not that old. In the 80s, the 90s, and the millennium, I realized that Calypso has evolved over time, right? And in order for us to maintain a certain standard, a high level of standard, we need to ensure that our craft is always honed, and in order for us to improve and perform at the highest level. I believe this particular exercise or forum here this morning is very timely to each and every one of us. I realize that there are not many females here today, but this is something that I, as Minister of Culture, I would like to encourage. Need to see more females involved in Calypso and the art forms. Also, there's a significant disparity, as you can see, with age, in the demographics. And it is my ambition as Minister of Culture to ensure that our youths appreciate the art form, and so get involved in a meaningful way. As a former sporting and national cricketer, I know the importance of love for the game or love for a particular art form in order to ensure that you express your talent from within. We know the importance of love, not just through sports, but love for each other as well. When we love somebody, we will go the extra mile for that person. And in the art forms too, the type of love in which we create or which is formalized within us would enable us to express our talent at a very high standard. Now, I must commend the organizers for facilitating this type of conference, this type of forum where we learn from each other. That is important. Each of us, they say no man is an island. And each of us, we have different capabilities, different strengths, different weaknesses. I heard you all were doing a SWOT analysis before I entered. So it's important that we learn from each other. And teamwork is essential for the success of not just this art form, but for the growth and development of our country. We must work as a team. No individual by himself or herself could move mountains. That is a misconception. And as the minister, it's important for me to dialogue, communicate with the various components of culture. You know, Carnival Calypso plays an integral role in the art forms, and Carnival too. And we're about to have a media launch of our Carnival next week, Tuesday, and I'm hopeful that each person here will be very supportive of our Carnival. And also, we have our official launch next week, Saturday as well. And we know the importance Carnival plays in our culture, not just from a social standing, but also from an economic standpoint. And as a government, it's important that we create avenues or opportunities to ensure that there is sufficient financial resources entering our country so each and every one of us could benefit from a high level of economic growth. So there would be the spill-off effects from Carnival, and Calypso plays, as I said, a critical role in our heritage, our cultural heritage, and our development. This is to encourage the president and his support and his executive to continue supporting and facilitating initiatives such as this. Because at the end of the day, the content, the skills that our Calypso demonstrates when they express their various talents. The judging of this is essential for the continued growth and development of each Calypso. And without further ado, I just want to encourage participants to dialogue, learn from each other, and continue to support culture as a whole in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Minister. And I'll give you a little trivia fact. I'm sure that one of your father's most favorite calypso is the Virgo. The Virgo, because the Dexter Rose, Stony Ground Man, Max, Stony Ground Man, Raspo Bunchose Man will tell you, at the Kingston Government School called Stony Ground, we had the famous Stevens, Cummins, and Cupid, right, Max? Your father didn't teach me, but taught me. Give me some next to the Max. Right, so what we're going to do, well, let's, Mikey, come give you a little thing, man. Let me pass the mic, let me drop the mic, come.
I'll give you a chorus. You got to sing them something jumpy, play them something sexy, so they could clap their hands, skin their teeth like apron monkeys. Now that was a song that I sang on the judges really, because I felt that I was, trying to keep me down. Trying to push me around, but I will survive. I must stay alive. to trying to control my life, causing me real misery and strife, but I'll stay afloat. Them can't sink my boat.
Thank you. Come on.
Used to think that America was more peaceful than Russia. I stopped thinking so now, since I've seen what they did to Afghanistan, Iraq, and even Venezuela. But they're claiming that they will rid this world of war and terrorism forever. But they're still giving aid to the Israelis and they dictating.
One Caribbean nation, one cultural projection, one God, one name, one destiny. If we want to live our lives happy, we got to check for unity. Yeah.
The Vince, you know.
Studiation in the world today, because hurt man crying and we got to pay. No need to get paranoid.
Brian, you have too much work. Give me some look. You know, Brian is sing every song he play, I don't know. Come on, Marvin. Give me some Marvin.
Me mind you flossy, girl you belong to me. Me buy them panties, girl you is my money. Me pay your school fee, 25 money.
Now I'm dedicated to Brian. John Stum.
They need more love, the world need more peace. More love in Russia, Europe and East Asia. More love in Canada, North and South America, in the Middle East. It's tribal fighting in the Caribbean, the crime rate rising. We need more love, the world need more love.
Thank you. Excellent. All right.
Take your prize, woman, woman, empowering woman. Show your class, woman, you are boss, woman, woman, woman. We are the foundation, yeah. Truly a champion, yeah. Old daddy fiddler, me say sweet daddy tune, some of them hot girl nowadays, them nah no taste,
Watch. And this lady, she don't even minister so.